bowler just puts a little more pressure on the other skill. But, so if they take a single, just to remind you that all of you can be a part of the tournament. All you need to do is get onto myteam11.com and create your own fantasy team, your own players, plenty of big stars to choose from. But do test your skills at choosing teams. Of course, you can win big. There's a lot of cash on offer. Get to myteam11.com as quickly as you can.
You can see Tower is on, and Freaky is also a bit struggling with the ball, and he knows how to read the situation.
It was tossed up. I suppose you could say that he missed out on a big one, but they take a single, and Brian Murgatroyd is boundary line with another guest.
Well, we've seen throughout the match so far that players from both teams have been using on a regular basis to try and keep the ball dry and also keep their hands dry. That's 6 coming down towards me here at long on. One of the reasons the players have been checking or trying to dry the ball is this. I'm right on the boundary edge, up my hands on the ground, and you can see how wet my hand is. So it really is very difficult for the bowling side and indeed the fielders as well to try and ensure that they maintain their grip on the ball, because that is the sort of problem that the bowlers have at the moment. So real problems for the bowling side out here at the moment in these conditions. Back to you in the commentary box.
Thank you so much. So I got that bit of a guest wrong, but I suppose the guest was due. And yeah, Brian, you make a very good point about the amount of view. So certainly making it very difficult for not just spinners, but all bowlers to grip the ball. And I mean, you know, a thing or two about the difficulty of gripping the ball when there's so much dew, because you have to constantly dry it, and yet there's so much expectation. So in a short form like this, the short form, you can't afford to make too many mistakes with the ball at all.
Yeah, that's true. If ball is not coming in a grip, you can't control it, because especially for a bowler, it's very hard to control.
Yeah, decent over by Shahid Afridi. 7 gone, 65 for 2. Kabul team still going at about 10 runs and over, just short of that. And we'll have to say, as we have said, that if they have wickets in hand towards the end, then we may just see a late spurt. And I'm sure the Bhatia Panthers are not that confident at this point in time, because had the run rate been a little less, or of course taking more wickets, they might have fancied a win. But right now, as you said, match on.
Yeah, what I'm thinking, Kabul's one-on will be looking for another 5-6 overs. If there's still wickets got in hand, maybe they can be very close game, because at least you have the wickets, you can carry the game until the end.
Threw everything at it, did Ahmadi. After So, just a quick word on Ahmadi as well, because he's shown plenty of talent. He can hit the ball a long way. The national team.
Yeah, he's a main opening batsman for Afghanistan, and he done a lot. And, whenever Shpagiza is playing in Afghanistan all the time, most of the time he got man of the series.
Well, that's another maximum. A Fog 6, we were holding our breath, because it certainly had plenty of height, but we wondered whether it had the distance, and it certainly did.
Javed Ahmed is a player, like he can bowl also, very good off spinner, very handy batsman. Most of the time in Shpagiza he got man of the series with his bat and ball, and right now you see he's playing so far very good, and he's delivering whatever he got.
That's to the fielder. Oh, he put the curse on him, didn't he? Straight to deep mid-wicket. Ran in a couple of steps. A very comfortable catch. And I'm sure the Kabul team will be very disappointed to see the end of Ahmadi's knock. Still a decent 25, but he needed to stay there.
Yeah, Javed Ahmadi went too fast and he hit the ball through mid-wicket, but couldn't timed it well and straight to fielder hands, and he got 27 runs on 15 ball. He should carry his innings at least till 5-6 more overs.
The Kabul team now stuttering with 72 for 3 as Javed Ahmadi goes for a decent 25 from only 18. Blows by Javed, but he's no longer there. Shahidullah walks in. Lefty, that ought to make it slightly more difficult for the bowlers, who we think would find it difficult to grip. Just a reminder that Rashid Khan won the toss and elected to bowl first, knowing that the dew will affect the bowlers' second innings. The last thing we need is a run out. Certainly sent back pretty quickly by Evans, although Shahidullah wasn't. But he can smile now because the damage has been prevented. It did take off without a thought. Evans doing very well. Big shout. No! Adil, 2 for 18. Oh, squeezed into the gap. Will that have enough to carry on for another boundary? No, pull back just in. So Shahidullah opens his account. And here's the end of another efficient over by Adil, who got 2 for 20. After 8 is 74 for 3. Oh, squeezed away. I wonder if that was where it was intended. But another boundary. Shahid Afridi being taken for quite a few 10 in the first over. And now gives away a boundary on the first ball of his next over. Wasn't such a bad ball. I mean, the sun has just stepped away for a while, and Ryan Murgatroyd's here with me, was still wiping his hands. Very wet down there, Ryan.
It wasn't incredibly wet, but it was certainly wet enough to make a difference, and that's the problem for the bowling side at the moment. And Paktir have got an issue in that regard. They have taken those 3 wickets, though, so you'd say they're ahead of the game at this point in time. But it just needs a good partnership here for Kabul. They're right back at the races, and successive boundaries for Laurie Evans. He was the top scorer in the 2018 Vitality Blast in the UK, playing for Sussex, the finalists in that competition. 614 runs, a strike rate of almost 136.
That's what you need, thanks to the stats. 136. We will take it. Although today he may have to strike at maybe over 150. Such is the target. But Afridi, on the boundaries, his first 2 balls. Evans again squeezing that through the offside field inside the circle. It was a pity that Shahid couldn't get going with the bat, but even with the ball today. And here we'll have to be a little generous. Conditions not ideal for bowlers. Hasn't quite struck yet, but I know he's going to continue to be a hero to millions, regardless of his performance today.
Well, his record speaks for itself, doesn't he? He's the leading wicket taker in the history of 2020 internationals.
Ashish Sethi in the middle, chiefly responsible for getting the league going. Lots of hard work, I know. And I'm sure he's very pleased at the way this match has gone on today. New huge first innings total, as well as, of course, the crowds that are in.
Oh!
Ooh! Wrong one. Or certainly the straighter one. Slid straight through.
Any dot ball is like gold dust at this stage of proceedings.
And he dances down the track, gets enough for another fog maximum. What a terrific shot. Plenty of confidence, no shortage of that. Shahid Afridi being taken for plenty.
Well, Shahidullah, he was second top scorer in last year's 2020 competition in Kabul in September of 2017. 235 runs at a strike rate of almost 117. He knows where the middle of the bat is. He knows where the boundary is, as he showed on that occasion.
Find the gap this time around. No. Oh, little fumble allows them a double. And Shahid Afridi is not too pleased. That's another expensive over by the superstar. 9 gone, 91 for 3.
Over for Kabul, and it means they're just about in touch with Akhtia, but they have lost those 3 wickets, and that is very important. Sikandar Raza, what a success he was with the bat today. Can he double it up with the ball, using the sawdust to try and keep his hands dry?
Wonder who they're supporting. Doesn't really matter though. It's the National League of Afghanistan. I'm sure they will root on every performance here. Well done, nice and full. Yeah, you mentioned Sikandar Raza. What a line he played today. I was very pleasantly surprised with the quality of his hitting. Just that big extension when he went to the front foot. And plenty of very big hits. But just another reference to the fact that the Kabul team are right on target. And they will continue to be as we see another fog maximum. Or is it? He was asking for the back. But yes, it is 6.
That's what Evans can do. He's a brutal hit. For the runners-up in the Vitality Blast in the English Summit, Sussex. Very much a white ball specialist now.
I think he's had enough of being runner-up. So I'm going to take this thing here. Of course, this is match number 1. And I've said this before, I'll say it again. These 2 teams meet in the last league match as well. So that should be as much of a thriller as we think this is going to be. We'll end the league stage on a terrific note. Plenty of matches, of course, before then. Top 4 teams go through to the knockout. Squeezes it away.
Sikandar Raza, Charu mentioned his innings a little earlier. 78 not out from just 40 balls. 5 fours, 7 sixes. It really was brutal from him. Late inclusion in this Akhtia lineup.
Some of those 6s, Brian, were massive. Very impressive, of course. Cost the Afghan cricket board a bit. Plenty of balls lost already. Not lost, sent away into the roadside. Will they take 2 opportunity? Decided against it.
So they mustn't panic here, Kabul. It isn't easy for the bowlers. How greasy the ball is. Opportunities will come to keep that scoring rate up there. It's just a case of maintaining wickets.
I must say, Raza's bowled rather well. Kept it nice and full, making it difficult for Evans here to get underneath that. He got, of course, 1 opportunity to hit for 6. But otherwise, big swing of the blade, not possible. Raza darting it pretty full.
Well, that could be a no ball. It's gone all the way for 6. Laurie Evans just checking whether that was over waist height or not. And it looks as though it's been allowed. Laurie Evans just asking the square leg umpire whether that could be reviewed. The 6 does count though. Let's have another look at it. Well, maybe Laurie Evans has a case. He's got that 6, which has taken Kabul through the 100. They're 103, 105 for 3, 10 overs gone.
They still have wickets in hand. This player, they have really done a very good job. Ron's in good form. Joining me once again, the Combox is Mr. Campbell. Welcome, Mr.
Thanks, AJ. Yeah, it's nicely poised at the stage. Just can't help but feel though these guys needs to get in and push on. Evans 26 or 40, maybe.
In this format, he's a good striker. Knows his job here. Won the toss, preferred to chase 290 runs in his T20. So in walked Captain Rashid. He's 290 runs in his T20 career.
108 for 4.
He's been expensive, Freely, but he knows that he's got a knack of picking up wickets. Experienced campaigner. Advance, the man on strike 2 was 27 runs. And usually the figures you sit with someone like Shahid Freely is that economy over 13 for him. Hasn't had the best of days, Alistair. Not too much with the bat. You never know.
Yeah, he's one of those guys that can pull something out of the hat. A bit rusty with their bat in hand and hasn't been his normal self with ball in hand. But at this stage, passing the baton on. One of the legends of the game, Shahid Afridi, to bowling now. One of the rising stars in the game, Rashid Khan. It's been difficult for all bowlers today to grip the ball. Bhatia just seemed to be doing a better job of it. That's a nice way to get off the mark for Rashid Khan. Too full from Afridi and just steers it away through the offside. 108 required of 52 deliveries, so there's no room to err, there's no room to get yourself in. You've got to make sure that you're bustling at the crease, keeping the scoreboard ticking over and finding the boundary at least once to the over. And every couple of overs, you've got to make sure that you find the boundary twice. That is the scale of the peak they have to climb.
I think it's a very good move that the captain Rashid Khan has promoted himself up the order. Seen him play some blinders at the international level, in the IPL as well. Remember, big game up, played really well, plays those big shots. Exactly what I was mentioning about. Lovely footwork, beautifully done by the captain Rashid Khan. That's a Fog maximum 4.
A few inches from being a Fog maximum 6. Tell you what, Terrific strike this. Used his feet and got to the pitch of the ball, gave himself a bit of room. Got it right out the middle of the bat and placed it perfectly as well. He's come to the crease with plenty of intent, plenty of aggression, Rashid Khan. He wants to make a statement. Again, carved away through the offside. I think of two, but it'll just be one.
Also, listen to the boundary hit, because the pace that which Shahid Afridi bowls, it's not easy to come down the track. That shows how nimble-footed he is. Using the towel as well, Shahid Afridi. Once again, expensive over so far. It's darting through almost like a Seba. Oh, rank is blessed in the end. Will settle for one end of the 12th over. 117 for 4.
2 or 3 overs that go for 15, 16, 17, just to make that run check. He got delivery. He knows that Rashid Khan's after him. He knows he's looking to get underneath him, try and find the boundary.
This match, so from the start when we start our innings, so we need a 12 required. So now I think it's same like we need 13 now. So maybe the same. I hope so. We win this match if Lorient till to the end.
Javed, thank you very much indeed for joining us. And back now to the commentary box.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Yes, he's right, absolutely. They have to keep wickets in hand, and Evans is going to be the key here.
Oh, it's up in the air. There is protection out there in mid-off. Should just be the one. Oh, they're going to come back for 2. Bit of a better return, and to the bowler's end. Might have seen them struggling. Nevertheless,
Number 6 or number 7? Of 7 balls, 17 runs, and next batsman will be Van Parnell, and they will be looking for at least just small partnership to build a partnership and get closer to the target.
164 for 6.
Running too fast, that's why he struggled in umpire refer for the third umpire.
I think they're pretty sure that he's made his ground, so no real celebration, but could be close, much closer than we think. Move it on. Yeah, he's in, of course.
Yes, he's
Last
in.
bit of motoring. But Shahid Afridi knew that he'd gone back to his bowling mark, and we know that he likes to go through his overs very quickly.
That's true. Finally, some reach for Kabul Zonan.
There's still some possibilities. 55 and 27. Shahid Afridi's gone for plenty. 2 balls left in this over. He wants to finish it quickly, Shahid.
You never know, it's T20 cricket. Anything can happen anytime.
Oh, Evans will get another boundary. Didn't get it from the part of the bat that he might have liked. It's a boundary nevertheless. A very useful Shahid Afridi going for many in what could be his final over.
As I told you before, every bowler is struggling, and it's very difficult to hold the ball, and especially Dew is falling down, and Afridi is struggling right now, and Evan is taking the advantage of this situation. They're appealing for the catch.
Well, easy now. Shahzad very, very keen. And Shahid Afridi a little less so, but that's only because he's played a million matches and knows that sometimes they go with you, sometimes against. Shahzad, well, not too happy. 16 gone at 170 for 6.
From Sharafuddin, Cotton bowled, and Parnell gone for duck for no runs, and Kabul Zonan are in big trouble now. It's only one batsman left, Evans. If he can get the runs, it will be a miracle for Kabul Zonan.
Well, miracles do happen, but I have to say this is a very smart catch. He leapt up at just the right time. That's the end of Wade Parnell on for a golden duck. It's 170 for 7. Partner, because it's Malik. And given big stand, you think it might be a miracle. We'll see. Maybe Malik's day.
Yeah, Malik can bat, he can hit the ball because I used to play with him. He was in my team, and sometimes he hit very far.
Oh, he's going wide, so it'll stay. Just when he thought that Sharafuddin had gotten away with it.
Just too quick from Sharaf. Good take from Shahzad. He saved almost the 4 runs because he couldn't ready for this ball.
You make a good point about Shahzad's keeping. Very smart. Standing up. Goes for it. That will be 6 over square leg. A form 6, and that's how you take full toll of a free hit. Well played, Evans. A very useful 50, but will it come for a winning cause? You have to stay tuned to find out.
Well played, Evans. Very excellent innings from 29 deliveries. He got 53 runs. There is nobody to stand with him to at least finish the innings. But it's game. You never know. Anything could happen. It's still 22 balls left, and it's 42 runs left.